Hello there fellow NPCs, I am Cla-Min Scythe and today we're getting back into Seeds of Chaos. In the last few episodes, we've been having some bad dreams. We've been reliving horrible things that we have gone throughout life. And it turned out to be a fake creature that was walking into our dreams and trying to figure out what kind of person we are, so that we... in order to figure out whether or not I am a reliable person, someone they can trust. Because their father, Nightshard or Nightheart or something like that, is coming to Castle Cla-Min in order to make a deal with the twins. We'll see how that all goes. But for now, let's go. Yeah, so we don't have anything more going on here. We have just finished week 21, I believe it is. So let's continue. Week 22, exactly. Castle Alexia Gold 2 success, yeah. So Castle Alexia jobs, I think it was? Well, it would seem that congratulations are in order. Jael's fork is ours and the quota has been met. Once again, you've accomplished what we asked of you. It seems that he's the only one we can rely on. Isn't that right, sister? I do wonder what happens if we don't do it. Are we forced to do it? Or are they gonna punish me for doing it? Ooh, that is very interesting. Why are you bringing this up now, brother? Because our best advisor should know what's happened to us. The demoness let out a long sigh, then turned back to Rowan. My hero, there have been setbacks in both Tundra and Aloem. I'll try to say that quickly, but we'll see how that works. I'd hope to secure alliances there to assist us in a joint assault on Prothea from the base in Rosaria you built for us, but my prospects have dried up. You thought to take on the whole city with what little I managed to build up over the last few months? Not alone, the Dark Elves and Ogres would have joined in as well, at least if they had listened to me. Why would they help you? Solancia helped me. Even if they had joined, you wouldn't have stood a chance against the holy armies with Deanera at their head. Silence fell in the room. Rowan looked back and forth between his masters, then feared that he'd stepped beyond his bounds and was about to be punished. Then Andra smiled. Well, Ysera, it seems your plan was doomed from the beginning. Shut up. It wasn't your plan to recruit the hero Karst. True. Rowan has proven to be our greatest asset. However, now we will be doing things my way. Oh no. Rather than tearing out the heart of the Sixth Realm with a single stroke, we will build ourselves an army that will bring them down one by one until only Prothea remains. Would you say that's a more practical plan, Rowan? I can't bring down my voice enough. It will take years to build up an army strong enough to take on the Six Realms directly. But you admit it could be done. Rowan hesitated, biting his lip in apprehension. You see, sister, our most capable servant agrees with me. Ysera looked to the hero for a moment, her eyes piercing Rowan's as if he might hold all the answers she needed. It would seem that you and I have many plans we will need to revise. Servant, we will discuss this and brief you later. The red demon gave a meaningful wave to his sister, who glared at him for a moment before following him out of the portal chamber, leaving Rowan behind. He fingered his amulet and groaned in frustration. Those two. Damn it! Escort Ray, do you think that they will be getting titles soon for our services? I'm looking forward to telling my kids they're all nobles. So I think this is the second event. Silly girl. The lords of Cla-Min have always followed the path set out by our Lord Karos, the law of might. We do not have hereditary titles like the Six Realms. Everyone must prove that they deserve their position and lose it if another shows up that's better. That's bullshit. I deserve the peace of mind knowing that my work has secured a place for my children and their children in the new society we're building. And have this place ruled by those who happen to have been born to the right person because some time a generation ago their ancestors put on some fancy party or was some lucky general. Nah, that's lead boulders. I don't understand that sentence. I don't know if it's lead or lead. What are you two shouting about? Yeah, I'm removing her Scottish accent. I kind of lost it somewhere. This grayskin is telling me that the twins aren't going to give us giving out titles to anyone, even those who earned them. Ha! What makes you think we even deserve a title? You should just be honored for a chance to serve the masters. Whoa, hey, calm down now. There's no need to shout. We're all adults here. Alexia put out her hand to hold the two small people from yelling at one another further. I wish I hadn't said that. Why don't you ask Andres and Gisera about it, rather than arguing about what they might say? I saw them in the throne room just a moment ago. An excellent suggestion. Thank you, Alexia. Are you coming, Scordred? I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. Phew. I'm glad it didn't come to blows. I've never seen those two get mad at one another before. Hello, Alexia. His wife made no response, thinking that maybe he should just leave. Rowan made to continue down the hall. Darling, wait. I wanted to say that I'm sorry for how I acted before. With all that's happening here, it wasn't right for me to get so mad over Helena. Alexia, are you really sure about that? You're so under much stress these days. Always looking over your shoulders with two demons torturing your mind and body. Then you go and blame yourself when you have no way to protect someone but to break your vows to me. I know how you feel, darling. I said it myself. We have to do what we can. We have no choice if we want to survive this place. At least here I can lift one weight off your shoulders. So I just want to say, I forgive you for taking Helena. I may not like it and I don't think I could ever share a room with her, but I can't look past it. Thank you, Alexia. The two wrapped each other up in a warm embrace and pushed the pain away. While there was no doubt that Helena would still strain their relationship, it alone would not break the bonds that Alexia and Rowan had for one another. At least that's one of my worries gone. Shame that I just learned about other problems in the castle that put a damper on our future. What happened while you were away? It's not that. It's what's happened after I got back that has me worried right now. I just saw the cracks in the twins' plans. Most of what Gisera apparently had in mind fell through. Now it sounds like Andras is coming up with plans to conquer each of the realms one by one. And it sounds like I'm going to be the heart of those plans. Something I'll need to worry about later. The bastards just had a bit of a row with one another, and I doubt that they're in the mood for listening to anything else I have to say. Oh dear. What? I have sent Cla-Min and Scordred to the twins about an argument they were having with one another. What were they arguing about? Whether or not the twins should give Cla-Min a title for her service. Scordred was going on about how the rulers of Bloodmean don't do that sort of thing. I'm sorry, I didn't hear the whole thing. Well, this sounds like trouble. I better go see what's happening. Oh, yeah, that's... Okay, so those two things are supposed to happen right after each other. I like that. Scordred, do you realize the irony of your professing the value of tradition for the ways of the god of chaos? I profess the ways that will lead to your success. The feudal ways of the six realms lead to their near defeat in the last war. I've seen enough nobility generals to know that's not true enough. The competent ones often feel like lucky accidents. But just think about how much more loyal and hard-working your people would be if they know they have a chance to become the new nobility. Why do you think the six realms all practice some form of feudalism? Because it's mandated by Silencia. All know their place, all know peace, all know happiness. Oh, Rowan, I see you back there. Would you mind conferring with us in private? I would like your input on a problem that has arisen. Of course. Well?
I think we should make a decision on our policy going forward. As Rome pointed out, it will be years before the 6 realms are ours and we cannot put it off indefinitely.
I wasn't really asking for your input just yet, brother. No, he is right. If you brush this off, it will only sow the seeds of doubt among your followers. I've dealt with this before. The worst thing you can do is absolutely nothing.
You see, this isn't the time for half measures or vague promises. It is time to declare ourselves emperors.
Andras, are you serious?
Sister. You said yourself that you owe nothing to the god of many masks. This is our new world. We can do as we wish in it.
What of those drawn to the darkness? For them we represent a way to free themselves from the chains of this world. Do you want to throw that advantage away? They are also your soldiers. Will they be so eager to follow a demon that adheres to feudalism?
Ah yes, the orcs. They're pretty much already following the way of might makes right. I hadn't considered that. Was Gordon correct in saying that they're stronger for it?
Rowan hesitated, realizing the gravity of the situation and what effect his words would have in the coming months, years, possibly even centuries, should the twins succeed in their bid for power. Wait, I may very well decide what society the twins build in their new world. I need to choose my words very carefully. Ooh. Might makes right is never a good thing, but hereditary feudalism hasn't really been all that good so far either, has it? But I think that is still the better way to go. Also, I do like Ysera better than Andras. He was right. The strength of Karos way would have crushed the armies of Rosaria had people like myself not stepped up to take over. I wasn't the only commoner to rise when the nobility faltered. They hated us, called us dirty generals, but we turned the tide. However, a realm ruled by might can hardly be called a realm. You want peace? You want prosperity? You want order? Then you must follow the laws laid down by Salancia. Might makes right may make the world yield, but you'll be ruling over a corpse while Karos laughs in triumph. The two half-demons watched Rowan in silence for a long moment, considering his words. Eventually, Sarah spoke up. I see. You're dismissed, Rowan. The man looked between the two of them for a moment longer, then nodded and left the room. Nearly an hour later, the twins had called up all their inner circles to the throne room to make an announcement. The two of them stood in front of the throne and surveyed their motley crew of followers. Rowan was near the front of the small crowd with Alexia at his side, hands tightly gripped. While Alexia knew not why her husband was worried, she knew he needed her support right now.
Followers, favored servants, my sister and I have called you here tonight to make an announcement.
Yes, it has come to our attention that some of you have been hopeful of receiving recognition for your service to us. Indeed, this matter has caused some strife amongst the ranks.
Therefore, we have assembled you all here to make our will known, so that there can be no further false beliefs. So you will know to punish those who dissent with their masters.
We seek not only to make the world ours, as is our birthright, but also to remake it as we see fit, even if this goes against our father's way.
Rowan looked up, hardly believing what he was hearing. They couldn't actually be about to do what it sounded like, could they? No, that today marks the start of a new era, the beginning of the reigns of Emperor Andras.
And Empress Ysera. Those who earn our favor will earn a place in our hierarchy, a place that will pass on to their children and their children's children.
A burst of noise erupted from the assembled crowd. Some were shocked, others dismayed, and some cheered. Before there was much time for any discussion, a loud crash erupted from the twins, silencing their subjects.
Rowan Blackwell, step forward.
Rowan looked to Alexia for a moment and received a reassuring squeeze before releasing her hand and walked up to the dais. All eyes followed his every movement, while his heart threatened to beat out of his chest.
Kneel.
Oh no, I am becoming the first general something. Oh no. They cannot... to do it to a human is not the right thing to do, really. Oh, that's... He did so. You have served us faithfully over the last several months. Above all our followers, you have accomplished the most, turning Cla-Min into a player on the world stage once more. For that service, you shall be the first to receive our favor. The demoness drew a sword and stood in the front of the kneeling man. She placed the tip of the blade on one of his shoulders, lifted it up over his head, and touched the other shoulder. I, Empress Ysera of Cla-Min, dub you a knight and the champion of our new empire. In addition, I grant you the title of Lord and all of the associated duties and privileges. From this day forward, your family shall ever hold this. Shall forever hold this.
Rise, Sir Rowan. Rise as the champion of Cla-Min.
This is very human, though. They are not even doing a demon version of this. Everything is all according to Solansi, I would assume. 15 minutes after the twins made the proclamation and after several other titles had already been handed out. I cannot believe this. How can the masters turn on our ways like this? Because we are the masters, Skorred. Do you doubt our wisdom? No, of course not. I mean that... Then you must accept a judgment on that new path that will be forged by Cla-Min. If you cannot, you will be replaced. I understand. Good. Now that the dwarf architect had left, Rowan wondered why Ysera had sought him out. However, she didn't address him. Instead, she looked past him and waved to someone further down the hall. Oh, Lady Cla-Min, could I have a word with you? Rowan started to walk away, only for his mistress to wave at him to stay there. A very happy goblin woman bounced up to the two of them. Yes, Ysera, is there something I might do to help you? I see nobility suits you well. Actually, I thought I'd let you know on a little secret. You see, our friend here, she indicated Rowan, was instrumental in convincing me to accept that we needed a little change in our policy going forward. If you want to thank someone for your newfound title, Rowan is your man. Somehow, the short woman's grin got even bigger, and she leapt up into Rowan's arms to plant a big kiss on his mouth. The man looked around for any kind of help, but found that Ysera had already left. After he finally managed to escape from the somewhat overwhelming affectionate goblin, Rowan retreated to his room, where he was joined by Alexia not long afterwards. The two sat in silence for several minutes, letting the event that had just transpired sink in. Rowan, are you alright with this? I know what you said at the end of the war. Has something changed? Rowan didn't answer at first, but his thoughts did turn back to those months after Cardenas had been defeated. He'd been born a peasant, a hunter in Altdale and a citizen of Rosaria. However, he'd become a hero and had been instrumental in winning the war. This was a problem, as he represented a threat to the established order. Many people respected him far more than the nobility. Many of the soldiers he'd lead would have done anything he'd asked of them. However, Rowan had gone back home. He'd chosen to get married and live out the life he would have lived if there never had been a war. The Anera had told him he was a true follower of Solansia for doing that, but now he was a demon's noble. That's our hardcore. How did he feel about this dubious honor? Happily to finally be rewarded, mixed feelings. Wish they'd never given me a title. Yeah, that's very much on par with that. On board with that one. I wish that they'd never given me the title. I never wanted anything but the life I was born to. They can't go back on that, not after publicly making me their first noble. Alexia let out a low chuckle and put her hand to Rowan's cheek. Still the same man I fell in love with, I see. Even though our life isn't what it used to be, your heart is still what it once was. The once simple man looked down at the woman next to him and put a hand around her shoulder, pulling her tight against him and feeling her warmth. Oh, okay. No, I thought it were going to be a sensual scene here. Very sweet between wife and husband and wife. But no, just the next day. Good morning, my hero. Yesterday was rather eventful, wasn't it? That's one way of putting it. I was likely not to be the last of such turning points in both our plans and fates. However, what happened is in the past. We must look to the present and your future. We've discussed the situation at length and have agreed that this is going to be a long campaign that will no doubt end in war. We may yet be able to sway one, possibly two, of the 6 realms that are banned without bloodshed, but the others will take steps to prevent this once we play our hand. I have my doubts on whether or not you will be able to succeed, but the point is moot. Regardless of whether or not some kneel, we need a huge army if we hope to challenge any of the realms that will resist, especially Prothea's legions. Rowan looked up at the red demon with interest. Oh? I had Cleona brief me on the military contribution of each realm during the last war. It was illuminating. The old Andras never would have done that kind of research. He's learning. While my brother was busy with learning about our enemies, I took a look at our own capabilities. As we suspected, there is no way our current recruitment prospects will ever meet our needs. These small fry will simply not be enough. We need you to find a true army, one of 1,000 soldiers or more. That may be difficult in Rosaria, but the goblins of Blackholt have been making quite a nuisance of themselves as of late for the nobles. The combined force of their tribes should be enough to satisfy the first stage of my brother's new plan. Perhaps you can succeed where I have failed at brokering an alliance with another of the chaotic races. Agreed. You should be able to do this by the end of the year, along with more funds and forces ready for further conquests. Such territorial gains are even more important, as the more we take from the one realm, the weaker it shall be when it comes time to conquer it. If you happen to find another suitable large army and bring it to our cause, that will also satisfy your mission. Ysera paused. Something else was at the tip of her tongue. There was one other matter I want addressed shortly. Duke Reeve will be decamping for Restadel shortly. He will be a valuable piece in the hands of my allies in the capital. Your allies in the capital? Restadel was the capital of Rosaria. It made sense that Ysera had some sway among the most corrupt of the nobles at court. But just how far had she penetrated into noble society? Indeed, but I want you to go on a visit to the capital yourself. The appearance of the great hero of the realm is sure to cause a stir, and I am quite eager to see how your presence is reacted to. Simply visit Rastadel when you have a chance. Arrangements will be made for the Duke to join you. Rowan nodded slowly. Rastadel, that place of shattered dreams. With that settled, we will be reserving a part of the treasury for our war chest, to only be used in the events of emergencies. I'm also increasing your salary and appropriate rate for your new rank. Oh, is that how I was making money before I had a salary? That will be all. Oh, there you are, Rowan. Yes, Alexia? Over these last months I haven't been feeling like I've been all that useful. Oh, is this now we're getting at the job thing? I've been getting to know the staff and keeping an eye out for you, yes, but I think I can do more at the same time. Since the castle is so understaffed, I thought that it might be a good idea to help where I can.
The smoother things go here, the easier things will be for you down the line. She fingered her amulet at her neck, in a way that felt uncomfortably familiar to Rowan. Our fates are tied to the twins at this point. Where exactly were you thinking of helping? I can assist the staff with cleaning and cooking. I could assist Cleona in the library, or even work in the underground if it comes to it. There are a lot of places to go. Since you're managing the castle's affairs, I thought that it would be a good idea if you send me where you think I'm needed, and I'll do what I can there. Oh, so... Oh shit, she's Lady Alexia now! I didn't even... And so Roma, oh shit. I didn't even react to that. But does that mean that we can send her wherever we want during downtime? Is that a thing? Are you sure about this? I am. I may be a housewife, but that doesn't mean that I cannot do my part to help out. I'm prepared to do what's needed. I only ask that you do not send me to the beasts below for longer than absolutely necessary. Well, we don't have any beasts below, unless you're talking about the orcs. Alexia. You may now send Alexia to the various buildings in the castle to provide benefits every week. She has her own sets of skills that make her suitable for some jobs more than others. Alexia will be shaped by her experiences and the people she works with during this time. A glimpse into her time working in this job will be given to you each week as well, which may have choices to be made and give you an idea what's happening to her in that time. Oh, I see. Interesting. So, okay, what is this then? What the hell is this? Currently assigned, choose job. Yeah, but... Oh, smooth. But we can only talk here. Wait, what? Oh, right. Added research 12.5, right. How is that going? 62%. Almost done, damn it. And you don't have anything yet. Get a blowjob from Cla-Min's daughter. Now we can spend favor. Oh yeah, we did this. And no upstairs yet. Ask Greyhound for supplies for Battery. No, we're still avoiding that. Alexia become like Exarado. Oh? Wait. Does that mean like a succubus, or does that mean like a growing a dick? Interesting. How much do we have? Almost fully equipped. So yeah. What kind of jobs can we choose? Maid, research assistants, barmaid. Ah, that's how you get the tavern to do things. Caretaker, forager with grey-eyed. Hell yeah. But we will not be doing any of these right now, because there's gonna be so much to explore in the next episode. So yeah, that will be the end of today's episode. It's a lot. Now things are really starting to sprout, you know. So it's really fun to see what we can do. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you Joseph for donating directly to my Coffee page. If you guys want to help me out, you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. I'll see you guys in the next one. And remember, just because you're not the main character, it does not mean you're not important. Goodbye everyone.